How's it going, everybody? Charlie and Fulton here.
What's up, guys?
From Mad Vapes and Boone, and today we're doing a head-to-head challenge. We've each picked one mod that neither of us own, and we're going to go head-to-head and see who picked the better mod.
The idea behind this, whenever we do want to pick up a new mod, what would our second choice be? Let's show them what mods we got going on.
Yeah.
First off is me, and we are going with the old school switcher mod.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be too flashy today, so I decided to go with something like the Chaos Z. Just something simple, something easy, something very light, something very sleek. It's pretty thin. So some of the pros about the Chaos Zs is they are at a slightly cheaper price point as far as most box mods go.
Understandable.
This is not exactly, something, it's definitely not going to break the bank. It doesn't come out with all the options, but that means it's a little more simple, and I actually enjoy that. I like 2 buttons, change the wattage, I can change the color over here, and it is sort of fun. I always like to have something that I can slip in and out of my pocket pretty easily.
I understand that. Well, with your simplistic design, I went with the switcher. It has 3 buttons besides the fire button, which have the wattage up, the wattage down, and a menu button. Mm-hmm. Now, that menu button, there's not really much to go off of the menu button, but I do get to customize my hit to whatever I like.
Yes, and that is pretty cool.
Absolutely. Also, I do not have a color screen, which saves me on battery life.
It does.
I prefer to have the ability to customize my hit.
It's also, yours is a little more durable as well.
Yes, if you were to hold both of these mods in your hand, this one weighs, I would say, about twice as much as the Chaos over there. It's made out of metal, solid metal. That one's made, it has some metal.
It's partial metal around these sides, but these windows are plastic.
But it lets you see inside the device.
It does let you see the batteries. So if you're running 2 sets of batteries, you can look in and you can say, oh, I've got my brown ones in there. I guess my green ones are on the charger or somewhere else.
Right. And speaking of batteries, battery life, these two are equal because both of these take external batteries.
Yep, 18650s.
Now, when it comes to battery life, I would say the switcher's just a little bit better because it doesn't have all the flashy lights
you can turn those off, but if you wanted to use those, it will drain your battery a little more.
Absolutely. What's something cool about my switcher, but you can actually take these plates off and switch them out for a different color plate.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about some power.
Yeah, so the Chaos Z goes from 10 watts to 200 watts, pretty standard for most box mods.
Yep, and the switcher mod goes from 5 watts to 220 watts.
So a little bit more of a range there.
A little bit more, so I have a little bit more versatility when it comes to, RDAs, bigger tanks, but there's not really a point to go 220 watts.
Yeah, it's a little much. There's not too many things out there that are really going to run those efficiently and not just burn your coil out in about 20 seconds.
Right, and I have one of the newest tanks on the market, the Firelug Mesh Pro, and I run it at 50 watts all the time. Where Charlie has the TFE12 Prince Cobra tank.
These run actually at 90 to 110, so they are a little bit, they're quite higher on the... Now let's just kind of talk, let's see how they hit, first of all. So let's see the chips that are inside of them, how quickly they're going to ramp up as well. And you have the ability to change yours.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't. But it does fire quite well. It's going to get you a good hit. Of course, I am running the TFE12 Prince tank, so it is going to, the mesh coils are definitely going to push out quite a bit.
Absolutely. And now this, I'm only running it at 50 watts, but it's still the same amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Solid hit.
Just as much, maybe even more.
Both of these devices are going to click a button, they're going to turn on, and they are going to get you a good hit.
Now, it just all depends on what you guys want.
Exactly.
Now, for me, I like the heavier mods. I like the heavier feeling mods. So that's why I went with the switcher.
Whereas I like the lighter mods. I like to be able to pull mine in and out of my pocket, mainly because I'm moving around a lot.
Yeah, you do go to school, whereas I go to school at home.
Exactly.
So I don't really have the need to pull them out all the time. It's usually sitting right there.
And heavier mods in your pocket, they can kind of like weigh you down a little bit.
Absolutely. But we do want to know you guys' opinions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you do like this video, please drop a like and subscribe and comment down below which mod would you pick up. I personally go with the Switcher.
I would obviously go with the Chaos Z.
And yeah, check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And keep in mind, all those App State students watching, you get 10% off everything in the store except CBD. So you can pick these mods up for 10% off.
That's pretty good.
Obviously really good. I love it.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.